Karthikeya Reddy. I am from 4th Apathy. Today I am going to narrate a story. The title of my story is The Color of a Thumbprint. In the small village of Bitarkunda, the sound of the afternoon was always the same. The rhythmic thwok of my grandmother, Ammachi, beating the dust out of the landlord's rugs. Ammachi couldn't read or write. To her letters were just curls of smoke on a page. One Tuesday, the landlord, a man whose voice sounded like gravel grinding together, came to our hut. He held a yellow paper. "You owe for the seed from 3 years ago," he barred. "Sign here to acknowledge the debt, or the hut is mine." Ammachi trembled. She didn't owe any money. She had paid it back in labor twice over, but she had no proof. The landlord pressed a purple ink pad against Ammachi's right thumb and forced it onto the paper. That purple thumbprint looked like the bruise on the soul of our family. Ammachi wept. I quietly offered her a neatly folded handkerchief. "Thank you," she replied. That night, I saw Ammachi looking at her purple stained thumb. "Is this all I am, Deepak? A mark that someone else owns?" I was in 4th grade, just like you all, in school. We had been learning about the right to education and the legal aid acts. Then I understood that injustice doesn't always happen with a loud bang. It happens in the silence of the uneducated. The next day, I didn't go to school. I went to the district magistrate's office. I sat on the dusty floor for 5 hours until a lady in a sari came and asked why a boy in a school uniform was crying. I told her about the purple stained thumb, that my Ammachi's thumb had built the landlord's granaries, but it shouldn't have to sign away her life. 2 days later, the lady from the office, a government lawyer, came to our village. She demanded to see the landlord's ledgers. When she looked at it, she saw dozens of thumbprints from elderly villagers who couldn't read. "This isn't a ledger," she said firmly. "This is an evidence of fraud." The debt was cleared, but the real victory wasn't the money. That evening, I sat with Ammachi under the neem tree. This time, I didn't give her a broom. I gave her a pencil. "Today," I said, "we turn this smoke into words." By the time the moon rose, Ammachi hadn't made a thumbprint. She had slowly, shakily, but proudly written the 4 letters of her name, A-M-M-A, Amma. Social justice isn't just about big laws in Delhi. It's about making sure that a thumbprint is a mark of identity, not a mark of change. Because when one person learns to stand his ground, the whole village stops needing. Thank you.